JB, very good to see you. We are kind of diving into the headlines today. Social Security benefits will be cut. We're going to detail how much more everyone will need to save. The Social Security Trust Fund will be insolvent in 2033, and by 2035, we'll have to reduce benefits by 23%. According to a recent study from the National Institute for Retirement Security, just 31% of Gen Xers and 52% of Boomers were very or somewhat confident that they would have the same benefits as previous generations. Should we really be worried?
You know, a lot of people want to hear me say, don't be worried, everything will be fine. But the answer is we don't know.
Yeah.
So I would definitely be concerned. It's great to see you as always, Erin.
Mm-hmm.
I think the thing is that we always need to do is plan for the unexpected. Make sure that you save. Make sure that if that does happen, because every year around this time of year, the Congressional Budget Office comes out with an estimate of when the trust fund will run out of money and how much that decrease will be. And if you go back and look over the last several years, we're now to the point where they say benefits will have to be cut by 23%.
Right.
As recently as last year, they said benefits would only have to be cut 21%. So it seems as if it's becoming a bigger and bigger issue. So make sure, hopefully everything will be fixed, but would it hurt to save more money and plan for the future? Absolutely not.
Right. So as you mentioned, just to be clear, Social Security is not going bankrupt and will not stop paying benefits, but Pension B did crunch the numbers and concluded that workers would need to save an additional $138,000 to generate the same income based on the 4% withdrawal rule. So the older you are, the more money you'll need to put away. So those age 55 only have a 12-year window to save. Can you explain this math here, please?
This is critical. You know, the Social Security is not going away, but they're estimated that Social Security will last until 2080 something. That number always changes. But the crucial part is if you have to offset a 23% drop in benefits, the younger you are, the more time you have, obviously, and you have compounding interest on your side. So if you take a look at the chart, a 25-year-old only has to save an average of $81 a month in order to generate $138,000 a year. If they save that every single year until they reach their FRA, full retirement age of 67. The older you get, the more you have to save. Right. So a 35-year-old, now they're jumping up to about $146 a month in order to hit that goal. The 45-year-old, now we're up to $288 a month. The closer you get to that age 67, it becomes harder and harder to do it. So that 55-year-old, they have to save over $700 a month to reach that target. So whether Social Security is fixed and everything is fine in the future, I hope it is, but it does not hurt to save extra money, whether you're planning for Social Security reduction, inflation, healthcare risk, longevity risk. It's important to save as much as possible.
Right. So let's talk through some of the easier ways to save $138,000. Number one, max out retirement contributions and, of course, catch-up contributions. Next, leverage that employer match program. And last, be sure that you have diversified your investments.
Yes. Anytime you have an employer-sponsored retirement plan, you want to make sure if they do any kind of matching, put in up to the maximum that they will match. Get the free money. If you put in 5% and your employer matches 3%, put in 5%. Find a way to do it. That's money that is coming to you that you would not have. It helps to amplify your retirement planning. If you're married, have your spouse do the same thing. After that, if you're able to save more, pause, find out if you qualify income-wise that you can put in to outside retirement plans, because there's a lot more diversification outside of what a retirement plan at work may have. A lot of plans might only have 10 or 20 different choices, you know, versus the entire investment universe that you have outside of that. So you have the diversification, but then if you're able to and have the income, max out your contributions to those retirement plans at work. A lot of people think, oh, it's all pre-tax. I'm going to have, as 𝗍𝗏 says, a ticking tax time bomb down the road. But a lot of plans nowadays also have the Roth option. So if you work with a qualified financial professional who can help you figure out what's best for you and your goals. And the more you save, the closer you'll be to being ready for retirement. Whether you decide to retire or not, that's up to you. But wouldn't it be great down the road to have money that if you choose to retire, you can afford to retire?
Absolutely. And you just touched on it, but it bears repeating. Number 4, most important, meet with an advisor, because this is something that you specialize in, JB. Explain why, meeting with somebody who specializes in this work is so important.
So we work with folks who have complex issues. We work with folks that it's very straightforward and they need to be coached on help to save more money or where to put their funds, paying down debt and things of that nature. But this is not something that you want to just DIY. You may know some things, but it always helps to have a qualified professional who deals with this on a daily basis. Whether it's finding out the best time to draw Social Security, that can be very complicated. It can involve a lot of different parameters, not just how much is your check at different ages, but it can involve your health, it can involve your family history, your debt. But then also with saving, you want to make sure that you're saving towards the right goals. The last thing you want to do is get right to that retirement goal and not plan for something and take too much money out and it cause you have to work a couple extra years. So we specialize in these areas and we love to help people solve their financial issues. And if they don't have issues, we like to help them be in a more successful place in the future.
Right. Well worth that conversation. So JB, if somebody would like to sit down with you to learn more about when they should claim Social Security or how to make up that $138,000 shortfall, what's the best way to reach you?
Best way to reach us, you can give us a call at 803-939-4848 or visit us online at BeckettFinancialGroup.com and enter your information and hit the contact link, and we'll be happy to sit down with you.
Great. JB, thank you.
Thank you, Erin.